Hello everyone, I'm Tony Chen. Welcome to this grammar number 13-46th video on relative construction forms. So mainly we'll be talking about upward percolation from type 2 to type 7. So let's get started. Type 2, recursive application, percolation types 1 and 2. Okay. Let's check 1, 2, 1, and again 2, 1, 2. So that's kind of recursive. Let's check. Preposition and this WH. Pronoun. Okay. This is pronoun, a kind of noun. So, type 1. Type 1. Preposition plus noun. And then, noun again. Type 2. So, type 1 and then type 2. Let's check the second sentence. Type 1 and then most important thing. We should treat this as a noun phrase. The most important means something that is most important. So, the most important thing. So, type 1 and then type 2. And again, type 1, and again, type 2. So type 1, 2, 1, 2. So just check the sentence on yourselves, okay? Now how about type 3? From PP to adjective phrase. Okay, let's check. So that's type 1. And then adjective phrase. Adjective. Let's check this whole subordinate clause. It's a supplementary because of this comma, supplementary. So type 3, starting with adjective, mainly happens in supplementary form. So for this clause, originally this is the subject. And couple of verb, and then subjective PC, adjective. And this is adjunct, modifying this adjective. So, sexual attractions is prominent, and we inverted them. So, the SPC comes first, couple of verb, and then the subject. That's typical for type 3, adjective phrase. Adjective phrase, chief among them was the commander. So the commander was chief among them. So let's check next page. Type 4 and 5. From noun phrase and then to noun finite. Yeah, to infinitive, a kind of finite. Present which, a kind of noun finite, Present which, a kind of noun finite. So type 4, infinitives, okay, in supplementary only. Let's check. This is the original sentence, okay, and this one is the antecedent for this word. WH pronoun. So to refute which, that's an adjunct. Modifying this, or you can say modifying the verb. Yeah, or purpose adjunct. To refute which. Yep. From this noun to infinitive. You've got to use a verb, of course. Transitive verb. And then this one, okay, from noun to type 4 to infinitive, and then type 1. Preposition, and this preposition is very special because it can take a to infinitive as its complement. So, check it out on yourself for the whole sentence. and type 4. Okay, for this test, pass which confers on the student a virtual degree, virtual guarantee of a seat at the university classroom. Okay, passing which, and the which means test. The antecedent for which, passing which, passing which. So this is, yeah, like a gerund. It's acting as a subject. Yes. Yeah, this is the verb. The subject. So let's go on. Type 6. Genitive whose. Whose essay. Yep. So whose essay. Yeah. And the antecedent for whose is the student. The student. Yep. Type 6. And the genitive and the noun cannot be separated, of course. Whose essay. They cannot be separated. I haven't had them yet met the people in whose apartment. Yeah, the people's apartment. People is the antecedent. Cezanne. Cezanne is speaking of whose work. Yep, let's check. Type 6, and then type 1, and then type 2. 6, 1, 2. Yeah. And this one with the very texture of whose thought. Type 6, type 1, type 2, type 1. So 6, 1, 2, 1. Yeah. Type 7, determinative, which. Yeah, which suggestion. Okay, yeah. Which suggestion. Yep, which suggestion. And for the which means this whole thing. This whole thing. Remember, for supplementary, you've got to use which. And the which is very flexible. It can even representing the whole main clause. Only happens for supplementary. So which suggestion means this whole thing is the antecedent for which. Of course, they cannot be separated. Okay, some more sentences. Which expenses not covered by the regular budget? Which expenses? So, which? The antecedent for which is this whole thing. Keeping a force. Yes, needs a lot of money. Which expenses? Of course, in supplementary only. In this case, which can represent if the whole main clause or part of it or a single word in the main clause. I may be late. Yeah, that's the whole clause. In which case, which is representing this whole thing. I will return at 3 p.m. By which time? Which means 3 p.m. in this case. At which age? Yeah, which means 7. Check it out on your own, please, for the whole sentence. Neither of which remarks. Neither of which remarks. Okay, this is the first remark. And this is the second remark. So the antecedent for which is this and this. So that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you in the next minor trick. Bye-bye.